Okay. That seems to be working. And that seems to be working. There you go. Oh, man. These OBS windows. There might be somebody who knows how to wrangle them, but it ain't me. I suppose the idea is I become an expert eventually. Alright, let's get some Satisfactory going, and while that's opening, maybe I can identify the source of the buzzy noise. Test 1. Well, maybe I'm in a buzzy situation right now. Maybe that's all. Okay. So a new game in the Northern Forest. And this is my 7th attempt. I'm going to call this BP7. And start the game. I've got a few different mods running. Most of them are quality of life. The purpose of this is not to play a perfectly fair and balanced game. It's just to know if I have adequate blueprints in order to rush me towards endgame. And last time I got hung up on motors and rotors. So I want to see how long that's going to end up taking. I don't have a map. And I think I pretty much want to go this way. Grabbing leaves on the way and hopefully end up over there with somewhere in the area of 1,000. I'm toying with the idea of eventually doing a speed run, special speed run category of my own invention that allows gratuitous
potential edible collected.
blueprint
Consumed
abuse.
before authorized
But
is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit. The consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
okay. I need to get up this way. To the area that I like to start in because it's got 2 copper mines in easy reach. And it's not very far from Anyway, I ran too far that way. Okay. Let's try over here. Okay, I gotta cross that gap without dying. That's fine. Yeah, a little bit better. What is this? Is there a cave here? No. It's just a tease cave. There we go. What? There we go. Okay. Am I going the right direction? Okay, and what about the copper? There should be copper really near there if that's the one. Yes, that is the one. Okay. So we keep on moving west. We're doing really good on our biofuel collection while looking for the start area, because the hand grabbable stuff is just really dense in this area. And there it is. Is it? Yeah, that is the area I keep starting out in. Well, I'll be. And that means that there is likely a crash site in a pond over this way, right? There it is. Nice. Ouch, took some damage there. About to take a little more, most likely. No, not necessarily. Animals are not aggressive that I know of in this version. Operational. My audio is very low. Thank you for telling me. Has that? Let me take a look at these levels coming out of. Okay, so that's maxed there. What is going on in Ableton that could maybe be used to increase the audio gain? Utility, that should be, well, that seems to bring it right up there. Now, where the hell is that buzz coming from, man? That's driving me nuts. That's a little better there. How is that? Okay, so got that hard disk. Let's get some startup materials here. Love this change in the new version of the game. And I think there's some other stuff right around here. Very valuable early game stuff. Seem to recall there being something else around here. Like one single solitary circuit board or something. Oh, there we go. One single solitary supercomputer. I think that gives you like 20 tickets if it's the first thing you put into the sink, right? Ow, ow, ow. Well, I actually got to stay away from the microphone now. It's a little too hot. I wonder if this is a good time to play Audio Engineer and slap a limiter on there in Ableton, but maybe not. Okay, we're getting a nice, good few stacks of biofuel here. And this is the start clearing. This is the clearing where I like to start. Here we go. So we got to get these mines ready to roll. And make a miner. Oh shoot, I got to import my blueprints real quick. And in order to do that, I have to make a blueprint designer. Put something in it. Save a blueprint. clear it and delete the designer. And I'd save my game. And tab over to Explorer. Grab my blueprints from the last session and copy them over. And load the game I just saved. And all of my previous blueprints will be present. And right now I need my starting plates. Blueprint. And there's no point in trying to organize them very much at this point of the game because the idea is we should be deleting them shortly. I think I'm going to save myself some time running back and forth and go ahead and make some biomass right away so this stuff can burn longer. And oh, I'm not supposed to have biomass yet, am I? Never mind, I don't want to cheat. Okay. I can build it because of a mod I have, but I don't want to. I don't want to cheat. I want to play a legit game. All right, and that should get me into some plates stockpiled on the edge, tempting me to fall over. And over here, knock this off. One second here. There we go. Make, no, another miner. Well, I guess I'll aim it that way. And my starting rod factory. Of course, there has to be a critter crawling around over here. You know what? I'll save that for later. Come here. That one's too close to the edge to work with. All right, miner. And rods. And I need 36 wire for that. Wow. And I probably don't have any copper to make any with. Nope, I do not. So I'm going to come over here. And hit up this copper mine. And the miner right, should I power it up? Why not? It beats trying to mine copper by hand. Come here, hub. There we go. Place the hub over. Oh, surface is too uneven. Well, so what? Just pull out my H pass. And here, I can handcraft some copper ingots. Get some wire together while we're waiting for that other stuff to build up. There we go. Now I wonder, do I make rods or wire first? Because I'm going to need to either scrounge for wire or scrounge for rods. I guess we'll scrounge for the rods. Now that's built in the wrong. Oh, I hate this. So, you know, when you delete blueprints, it doesn't refund the cable properly, so. I delete them manually sometimes. Here we are, and oh, that is powered already. Nice. Okay. And we should have some wire coming along shortly. And what is it going to take to get my rod factory built? It's going to take some more wire. So, actually, that's perfect because that's exactly what we're building. We might even have some already. But we need about 20 and we only have like 10, so it's going to take a second. I'm going to go get some water while I'm waiting for that. Because I am parched. Okay. It would appear that I have returned. And so, I shall huff and puff for a moment because It's a ways off, and I got enough wire to keep me going for a minute. Time to get that rod factory online. Staircase is no doubt no joke. It's very steep, you know. All right, so here we go. I want to get in the habit of putting stuff on the to-do list. Every day I'm huffing. Okay. So we're making rods. We're making plates. We probably made a bunch of them. Let's check. We're making wire. I found the mute button for when I need to cough and sneeze. Isn't that cool? 4 rods. Yay, I'm rich. I'm rod rich. And I'm going to use this one here. Oh, shoot. You know what? This is what I always do wrong. And here I am doing it again. I don't get my concrete going on fast enough. And there just happens to be a pure concrete node right up here. Not that that helps us very much at this stage. Wait, let's get my concrete thing out. I need cable for that. I forgot to add it to my list. Okay, add that to my list. Get some cable, young man. Here we go. Okay. Made a bunch of cable, ran out of wire. Pretty sure I got some wire right over here on the edge of this cliff that's tempting me to jump to my death. And yeah, I got 100. Perfect. So let's go make a concrete factory, y'all. Oh, wait. Let's make sure we can do that and make a miner. Yes, we have everything. Come up with this column right here. Walk all the way around. Okay. Aim it that way, because that's where the thing is longest. Very simple. Ooh, my first little factory ran out of leaves. Imagine that. Okay, stock that guy up on leaves. How do I get down from here without dying? How did I get up here? That wasn't. Oh, you know what? Either way, I think I can jump off of this side. It only hurt a little bit. If it, nah, nothing. All right, so there we go. My plate factory needs some leaf loving. Oh. You gotta take the loving I give you, baby. It doesn't work. All right. And let's see how many rods we got going on over here. Ooh. It's a good time to remember where that mute button is. Here we go. Get the, refill you. We're gonna have to make a run for some leaves in a second, I think. Getting low. Okay. So let's see what we need to research. You know, our rush towards the chainsaw. I wonder if I have to do the chainsaw first. Doesn't seem right. Let's be sane about this. All right, and we're gonna need 100 concrete in total. I'll just make these 15 while I'm waiting for the other. Oh, you know what? I can do biomass. I saw the fast biomass there and thought maybe that was part of a mod. It's the biofuel I can't do. Biomass is fine. That really expands my wood inventory. It burns a lot longer than a pile of wood or a pile of leaves. It makes it a lot easier to refuel everything at this early stage. And concrete I can make is made. And still don't want to fall off the edge and die. And really, I'm just stalling until that thing over there produces 100 concrete, which I don't think it's in a hurry to do. But 200 rather. I think it's doing like 15 per minute or some ridiculously slow amount. So that's 6 or 7 minutes, and this might be a good time to go pick some leaves or something, or at least make some biofuel out of the wood that I have. There's 50. Bringing my grand total to 79. 200 just for foundations, then I'm going to need several hundred more for mergers and splitters and whatnot. Alright, so probably the best use of my time is to hammer out some of this stuff by hand. Okay, we're 30 minutes into the game so far. Haven't sent off a single upgrade package. Where are we at on concrete? 107. Yeah, 10 of those per minute, so that's 20 minutes. Very good. 20 minutes to failure. Yeah, we are producing exactly 15 a minute. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to supplement that by hand. Maybe when I'm done with this ore, it'll have the other 15 or 20 that I need. I'm going to need like 30 more. So. Yeah. Come on, what do you got? Only 7 more. 6 more. 5. Two more. Okay, that's enough of that. I can stop this and jump off. Refuel this biomass, even though it's not even using it very fast. Okay. I'm going to come this way and down that way. You know what? I bet the wire machine is just about out of fuel. I didn't put any biomass in there. Get 100 of those, and that's the smelter. It's hard when it's dark. Very slow burn. Turn on the flashlight. We're doing okay. I mean, we haven't done anything, but it's lining up. It's lining up. Okay, so you get some biofuel. And let's send this off, and then we'll get cable and screws going on, I guess. I don't know if I even want screws going on, but whatever. Boom. Thank you.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure.
Okay, so
In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all
I
events,
need some wire and some rods in about 2 minutes.
and/or animals would have undergone distractions from your important mission.
Yes, we got them. I'm going to sacrifice some speed in sending off that package. No, I'm not. Well, you know what? Maybe I can make it up there in 43 seconds. Let's see here. We are. I'm up here. 50 more concrete. Okay, this is where we jump down. And yeah, it's back. Send off the next one.
Milestone.
And
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
get the map and the MAM, and here's where we start needing screws. We only need like
Imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in
I
their
still
eyes.
don't know that we ever need enough
Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
to make a screw I guess we do. Okay, so I need an equipment workshop because I know I don't have any portable miners left. That's right, we got lots of space out that way. Okay, I need some rods. And some cable first thing. Okay, cable is another factory that I need to make almost right away. Come over here, hub. Okay, that's like too much, man. What do we got here? I can give you those right now. Oh, but you ain't even back yet. All right. So starting screws. There we go, got my screw factory, and so for the cable factory, need more rods. I probably have the wire too. You guys can hear me okay, right? Or should I? Here we go. You guys. Both, yeah. Huh. I think I'm going to get a container right there so I don't fall when I'm trying to get into this one. All right. So that means now I can go running up here and see if this is the way that you get to that other copper mine, or is it easier to get? No, it's up this hill right here. Ooh, I found a cave. I think this is the disappointment cave that doesn't have any mycelia in it. At least.
Similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Store this potential resource for later use.
But it does have a really cool Mercer. That'll get us going on that section of dialogue.
The astrobiologist Dr.
It's also
was the first to recognize the presence and probable
a good opportunity to get one of those.
chain melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application. Store it for later use. Samples of unknown alien species are found. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Preserve the remains for later study.
All right. Hey, No Way, how you doing? Thanks for sticking it out with me. Do you play Satisfactory, man? Which way do I have space to build? I guess out towards the tree, huh? Or back towards the cave. Maybe back towards the cave would be more efficient because... One thing I can't wait to try with this is, ooh, you're almost out of biofuel. Isn't that something? Oh, you never heard of this game? Oh man, this has been my main time sink for a long time. It's like exploration and logistics automation, which doesn't sound like very much fun, but it is. There's kind of a learning curve, the technology curve, really. And there's other factory games, but they aren't like first person exploration. The things you can do towards the end of this game are pretty amazing. When you develop all the technology, I'm using some somewhat speedrun tactics right now to kind of see how fast I can rush it, mostly to make it more exciting for the video.
Samples of new alien species.
There we go. So that
Features are blood teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous.
6 wire after all that.
Suggesting it
So I need 6 cable rather. I need
Preserve the remains for
Where did I put my wire factory? There it is. That guy's not hardly using any fuel, but we'll give him a top up. And oh man, I still need more wire to send that package up and get a map. Get some more of this ore for what do you call that? Research. Upgrade unlocks, basically. How's my screws coming over here? All right, making some good progress there. Oh, you know what? Now that we have splitters, we can actually improve the concrete production quite a bit. Because we are easily producing enough concrete for a parallel operation. Logistics, conveyor splitter, boom. And that will double. We could use an extra power pole for sure. Ooh, I am terribly low on cable, so okay, so and how much concrete do we have? All right, well, good thing is now we're accumulating it twice as fast. Ouch. There we go. There is my grid. Now I can walk out here and get stuff without thinking I'm going to fall off. Oh, you hungry little burner, aren't you? All right, now we just need some wire and we can send off the next package. Ready to go. Okay, there's your wire, there's your screws, there's your plates. Run along now. And that's it for Tier 1. The rest are just mods. I think this is the best use of my time right now. And for that, let me bang out some cable before I go check how much of this other stuff I have. It's mostly screws that I need, I think. And I did automate those. 50. It's going to be a long ways. It's going to be a long time. Wonder if I should make another temporary screw factory. Or maybe I can just expand this one. What are we working with? Oh, those are getting 15 and they're sending 15. We're going to have to. Nope. Separate factory, it's going to take a really long time to sit there and wait. It gives more time to build up the cable anyway. All right, so start building this foundation out that way. No, I don't have enough wire. All right. Time to go find some wire. 36 seconds. 30 seconds. I can send off another package, but I don't have this stuff. Worth it to run up here and see if we have any cable ready to go. I supported this game in, supported it. I wasted a lot of time on it, I guess, if that's what support is. When it was in early access. And for like over a year, man, they kept making it better and better, and they're still rolling out content. It's fantastic. Game kind of hacks your brain and teaches you things about life. And let's see what kind of disappointing number of screws we've generated in our slow factory of slowness. And it's got 125. We're almost halfway there. It's time to make a second. How about if we get some animal protein? Space bacon. They gave the scrap collectors a megaphone. Clearly geniuses. All right, so this one, okay. What I'm referring to with the scrap dealers and the megaphone is the voices you hear in the background. So truck driving around the neighborhood asking us if anybody's got any junk that they want to let go of and need to get hauled away. You know what, even after I get the 500 screws, I'm still going to need more, because I'm still going to need to make the actual chainsaw. So I guess it would be an acceptable use of company time to manually create some screws. And then maybe in the time I can bang out 200 screws. That other factory can create what we need to make the actual chainsaw. All right, we are on our way to unlocking the obstacle clearing. We're about an hour into this save. An hour with no chainsaw unlocked. I wonder if that's good. Probably not great. I felt like I got to tier 3 in 2 hours of playtime on my last save, but that might not be correct. Okay, we got what we needed. Let's not be greedy. Boom, boom. What? I don't have the concrete. Oh boy. Where is the concrete island in the sky? There it is. Oh, it's because I made all those foundations over there for the other screw factory. I get it. Alright, I am going to have to take these headphones off because they are cooking me. Literally cooking me. Ah! Oh, I hate wearing cans, man. God, that sucks. Okay, so... well, we got 228 right there. That will definitely do it. Much faster progress now. Got a little building space going on over there. That was how we ended up needing more concrete. And there we go. It's a good thing we're getting this chainsaw right now because we're about to have a fuel crisis. All right. Obstacle clearing is unlocked. To get the time to get the resource sink or the M Mark II. Let's do the resource sink, but it doesn't matter because in any case, we're going to be making ourselves a chainsaw and chopping some stuff down. I have a mod installed that makes the chainsaw chop animals, but it kind of sucks, to be honest. It doesn't seem to want to chop certain animals. Like the hatchers, it doesn't like at all. Just treats them like they're stuff you can't chop. Okay, so I need to make a equipment workshop. And in the equipment workshop, I need to make a chainsaw. There we go. It's made. And then I need to put it in my hand. And then I need to bang out some biofuel for it. chop some trees down. Okay, we can make some. Wonder if I should make my biofuel processing plant now or in a minute. All right, that's enough biofuel to go out and cut some trees. Once I have like 50, I can go out on a tree cutting run. That's 32. $44. All right, that'll do it. Now I'm curious as to whether I can build my biomass facility. Oh. So I need cable, wire, iron rods, and iron plates. How many, pray tell? I don't think I need any screw factories anymore. I think that was the last screw requiring package. So I can get this stuff refunded. Well, I didn't need to refund that, but I did. Now I need 70 cable. I don't know, I have a better idea for that spot, but it doesn't matter. We're in the middle of something right now. Probably don't need this screw factory either, but whatever. I hope this has at least 125 wire or so in it. Yes, it has a bit more. And run up here for some cable. Why did I not check those plates while I was over there? Whatever. All right, and we're good on the cable too now. So come over here and jump off the edge. Yes. And head over to where the plates are, which is in that somewhat sunken container. Definitely going to get, so many iron plates. Yes. Okay, so now I need an empty space that's not needed for anything else over here. And the first thing I'm going to make is my biomass processing setup. It's kind of awkward looking and it takes up way too much space. But it gets the job done to start the game, and then I'm going to do my array of biomass burners that actually need to fix that because it's a messed up factory that doesn't really work. Okay, it's encroaching in another object's clearance. First of all, which way do we want it to point? I want it to point that way. Wow, it is just way too large. All right, so I don't need this hub right now. Also don't need those screws right now. And we got space galore. Here we go. So there you are to start with. And that's where you get your fuel. This is where we put the fuel in. I'm going to give it some regular biofuel. And that'll get it going. And then give this guy some biomass. Wait, no, that one doesn't want biomass. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll take it in that side. Okay. Then connect this to this. Oh wow, I put that instructor right into the cliff. That is crazy. Well, at least we don't need to mess with it at all. Okay, and leaves can go in here. And wood can go in there. And okay, now we need to wire everything up to the new power plant. Because otherwise it's going to run out of fuel when we go away. So I can't hook into there. There's nothing left. Okay. You are now part of the master. So don't need that, or that right now. They're just in the way, kind of. This can come around here and get ready to power up whatever I put there. This can come over here and power up this whole setup right here, along with, let's see, that, and okay, connect that to that. And one thing about this game that's not very engineery is that it seems like any amount of electricity can flow through any wire without overheating, but it is complicated enough in other ways. I'm sure somebody will come along with something similar at some point. Okay, now everybody's hooked into the main power grid, and we're producing way more power. We have 360 capacity. We're using 10% of it. That's good, and that gives me the confidence I need to run off exploring a little bit and cutting stuff up with a chainsaw so that I can stock up biofuel for the next building phase. While we are accumulating materials, I think maybe before I run off, I should, do I want to jump down here? Why not? Yeah, it didn't hurt. All right. Okay. There's some cool stuff up on top of this hill. Fairly dense leaves and wood. So the chainsaw, instead of picking stuff one by one, it clears an area around the player. And so the more dense the foliage is in this place you're standing, the more it will presumably gather each time you run it. And I believe I still have the mod that if we come across an animal, it will probably try to chop it. Okay, so boom. All it does is turn the screen. Oh, wait. Some kind of an animal came near. The chainsaw turned red. Wonder what it attacked. Maybe it just heard me talking about it. Oh, yay. A power slug. Get a little message from Ada about that. And so in this game, it appears you've been 3D printed by an AI to exploit the resources of an unknown planet and in order to deal with some kind of a presumable shortage on Earth. Okay. Go. I can tame those little lizards, but I don't know if I ever learned how to do that. Okay, so now that I cleared all that, I can come over here and put the leaves in the green one and the wood in the other one. So let's gather up a little bit more, probably enough time spent on that. Minute 12. Oh, I want to set up an extra rod factory and an extra plate factory, but I have a feeling it's going to end up being a waste of time because the next steps are not that far away. Okay. Hub again. Where are you? We can. Ooh, we need concrete and wire. Lots of it. Whatever. Pretty sure. I don't know about the wire, but the concrete's definitely waiting on us right up here. And maybe we have enough to build ourselves a little walkway. No, we don't have any concrete at all because we just gave it all up. All right, can't build a walkway right now. Put away the chainsaw. And okay, yeah, we got a little bit of concrete. We don't have no 400, but we got a little bit. And I think that's enough to build ourselves a walkway. Is it? We make a grid conformed block and a ramp leading down and another block over there to keep me from falling down on the end. Okay, so now I can get up there much easier. And I can probably do similar things in other areas. How are we doing on wire right now? Well, we've got enough to send off the package. That's good. And then we can get a ladder. And then we can go out and find some mycelia, and I can't remember where the best place to find it is. From here. Cable, very nice. Basically just, wait, did I even... Did I even check? I think I did check how much concrete I had, didn't I? All right, we are going to have to go exploring a little bit pretty soon. But I want to buy some ladders so I don't have to explore without a ladder. I think this would be a good time to get some extra building materials hooked up. Here. Starting plates. Okay, so you connect to there, and you connect to there. What? Why does this not have... any of the electrical stuff plugged in? No idea. I guess that was the wrong blueprint, not the one that I was actually supposed to use. All right, and someday I'll be organized. All right, that does it on the wire. Oh, we need 5 more wire? Are you serious? 5 more. Okay. Well, there's 100 anyway. Okay. Send that off.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of
Build the
materials
awesome
on
sink,
exoplanet
which needs more
Awesome.
concrete.
Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons
Not very much concrete, but whatever.
items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more.
Should be doing like 30 a minute. I could make some
Just remember to go that extra
much more productive factories once I unlock Mark II belts. Where do I need the to make the awesome sink. Okay. Put that right there. And put a storage container right here. And run a belt like that. And put a supercomputer in there. And then, you know, power that sucker up for a minute and see how many 21 coupons. Very nice. And that means I can now delete that and delete that and delete that and build the awesome shop. And unlock ladders. That's really all that I need right now. And with that, I will be right back. I'm heading. Use the young men's room. There we go. Yeah, that was the plates factory, not the rods factory. And I think over here, I'm gonna make another rods factory. We can be cranking those out. Need to find an empty outlet somewhere, somehow. Come here. You connect to him. Oop. Oh, it is connected. Okay, everybody's powered up. Good to go. I'll come back and see how many iron rods you got for me after a little while. How are you doing on plates meanwhile? Great. Doing fantastic. Alrighty. And, is it Basically just killing time till our slow concrete factory knocks out the concrete. And might as well, nah, I'm not going to make a run up there for cables. I'm going to unlock Mark II belts so we can make some seriously more productive stuff. How are we doing on fuel? That thing needs to get repaired. That particular one is not connected properly and it doesn't work. Looks like we're still producing. We're backed up on fuel for a little bit. We are all right. Okay, that's not what I need. This is what I need, and oh man. Well, at least I have the screws. I thought I had jumped the gun on dismantling my screw factories, but nope. Alright, now I can build rotors, and
Milestone reached.
while that's loading up,
Complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for
I
initiating
can wait for the
projects.
concrete
Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing a
and the
contract
plates
as
to,
part of project
okay, so
assembly,
reinforced
you
iron
can
plates,
achieve
that,
company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note, humans cannot craft project
Mark
parts.
1,
Do not worry about your
no, that's not what I want, the other one,
Fixit cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects,
tier
and
2,
modifying natural resources.
okay, nice little factory, come here little factory, not gonna hurt you little factory. Oh, I need 2 rotors and 35 cables for it, okay. I wonder if I can... Let's keep that list up front as we knock that stuff down. The rotors, the rotors, the rotors. I need screws for rotors. Maybe not that many though. I only need, there we go, I got the 2 rotors I need. Well, not yet, but kinda. Alright, and then I'm just gonna need some cable. Where's the front? Where do I want to feed it? Right there, okay. Okay, nice. Need a splitter on that. Oh. I need cable for the splitter. Well, let's get some. How do we get this jacked into the main power grid? Where did I leave an empty connector laying around? Was it right there? Oh, whatever, I guess that'll work. That's really nice and slow. That's gonna have a heck of a time. I guess I could seed these with some of the extra inventory I'm carrying around. Go, guys. Start making your stuff. Let's do it. Oh, well, that backed up anyway, so now it is getting more. It still needs a full 60, and it's not getting it. Okay, so what was I working on? I got my heavy iron plates building. Okay, I'm trying to knock out the logistics Mark II. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so it's time to check on the concrete and see if I've got 200 of it up there. And I do. Not much more than that, but I do. Okay. Do I have 300? I don't have the 300 plates either. I don't have the 50 of those. And I don't have the 300 rods. So we're going to need just to buy some time. I still don't think I have 300 plates. I still don't have 300 rods. Let's see how the progress of our reinforced iron plates out here is. Haha, we have one. I did not buy the thing in the shop that I was supposed to buy, did I? No, I did not. Alright, let me get those parts together for that then, at least. Huh. Oh, no, that's horribly slow. Slow when you need something, you know. I guess we're still banging out plates and rods by hand. Is that fine? Oh wait, no, I've got the plates. I need the rods. Okay, so that's 300 rods. I need about 200 screws to make the awesome shop. 200 screws, rather. Betsy. You can do it. Bang them out. Bang them out. Bang them out. All right, cable time. Oh, well, look at that. I can buy those and those and those. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And adios, audio. Well, that solves a lot of our waiting problems. Let's do these rods real quick. 45 of them. Okay. Fantastic. We can now make Mark II logistics. And we don't need to do anything else except build the space elevator. And that is going to take a lot of parts. So, and they are coming in really slow. At least we're almost there on iron plates, and I think now that we're almost there on iron plates, we can switch over to rods here. And I think we can even take the extra step of expanding this. We've blown a fuse where? I didn't even know anybody was still on their solo network. Hold on here. I don't have enough cable to power that sucker up. So who's blowing fuses where? Not you. Oh, you. Are you not properly hooked into the main situation? I don't even have cables to hook it up. Alright, hold on. Bang out some cable. Okay. What was I thinking? All right. How are we doing on plates? Oh, extra rod factory's looking good. It's going to be all about that wire, huh? So we unlocked Mark II in an hour and 40 minutes, give or take. I'm not doing bad on wire. I'm going to check on cable, and then I'm going to have lunch, and when I come back, We're going to see how long it takes us to get to Mark 3. I'm betting not more than another hour. Well, I don't know. We got some space elevator stuff to take care of, so save the game. Hour and 39 minutes in that save. All right, I'll see you guys after I eat. My blood sugar's starting to affect my brain function, so I gotta go. I'll be right back.